Hey everybody, Black Stranger here. So I wanted to talk about a previous video I did, and I hadn't enough time to reflect on it. I did one talking about what when Mitt Romney was running, and the way he worded it was just completely asinine. Again, the people that worked for him, his political staff was I won't say buffoons, but come on, you can do better. How this is how he should have worded. I was reading the Time. I was reading Time magazine. There was an article on a high school that basically prepares individuals for workforce rather than college. It's 6 years of this high school, and you would go into a particular field of work. You would not be again preparing 4 years, then preparing for 4 more years, and then accumulating a much debt. Rather 6 years, and then you'd get in a job that roughly made 30K to 65K, and versus again going to school 4 years, leaving, then going to college for 4 years. Again, some positions, and it's not even a guarantee you'll get a job. But again, in the 6 year school, it's not a guarantee you'll get a job, dear, but it's a chance you'll take. You won't be as in much debt. Uh, so, 4 years of college, possibly a position, possibly, it depends on the field. More than likely, in most positions now, you'd probably want to get a master's, something to give you a little bit of an edge, or more than likely a PhD. That's a possibility. That is the conundrum. I mean, is it beneficial to have 4 years of college and then again accumulate this debt and then what? You get a job making between 30K and 65K. Same thing with a master's, or in some cases with a 4 year degree that in the end it's not really useful because you have to apply for again a master's. Some you do not, but if you want to make real money again, and as I stated before, with the accumulation of the student loans, that's not a bad idea. Again, it's just my opinion. Again, this is what Mr. Romney should. This is how he should have presented it when it was. Should students just go straight to trade schools and college and no, you have to articulate your point very well. Um, Again, I'm not deferring or debunking people that to. And another thing, I'm not deferring or debunking people to tell them not to go to college because again, I would never tell anyone not to do something that you wanted to do. Again, 4 years of school. Upon completion of the 4 years, you possibly get a job. If you have a direct career path, you know exactly what to do, how to get to a particular point. Take for example doctors. Take for example doctors. You know the exact career point path you have to make. Of course, there are Rick Hope. I apologize. There are hiccups. There are certain circumstances that you can't foresee, but there is a direct career path. And it's not. You can avoid it somewhat. There's different roads, but in the end, there's one divergence. Doctor making money, or again, college professor, same thing. I'm saying that is because right now I'm in between. I'm not in between jobs. I always have a couple jobs, but I was working at another thing I wasn't doing videos for us because I was had a couple jobs. I was trying to gain experience for my resume. Research positions in hospitals. Most of them were temporary. One is per diem. I'm still on. I don't work as much as I used to. I'm a little upset about that, but again, it's still on my resume. Um, I just applied for another one last week. Unfortunately, I did not get it because I have a permanent part-time job. I'm also debating on whether to leave the permanent part-time job and just take a chance and just see what I can do. Again, if I did not have a child, I think that I probably would have been done that. Been taking that chance. It's nothing to it, but there are more. It's more than just myself. Again, I will never debunk or tell a person not to do something, but that's something to think about. It's something to consider. Is it okay to simply go to college and again go to college, get a job, work there, maybe go to later go back to get a master's, get a position, or is it beneficial just to save your money, go to school, get work in one particular field, and or go to this again 6 year college, learn the skills for this one particular field, and then go there and start making money. But again, the same thing can be said about the people in college. That's what they do. That's what they go 4 years of college for. You learn the skills to do this particular job. Of course, there are different types of jobs, but money is money in the end. I guess it's our pride that allows us not to want to do a certain job. But you know what? If we're making 65 between 100K, I think your pride will be put aside, unless you're making more than that. Again, those are my opinions on this, or this is just my thoughts. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and Black Stranger out.